Hi everybody. I'm playing in my craft room tonight and I have a hard time throwing things away if I can find something useful to do with them. And I'm trying to find a piece that was left over. It's packaging wrap. I had gotten something, and this is all cut up now, but it's like a big roll of this. It had come in with something that I had gotten in the mail, and it was wrapped around it, and it's real flimsy. It's plastic. I can't explain it. It's real shiny, and I thought maybe I could do something with it. And so I went through some of my dies that I had left over. There's certain dies that I kept, and one of them was this Sizzix, and I never use it anymore, and I thought, what else can I use that for? And I saw that, and I saw this, and I thought, that probably would work. Of course, I didn't use it the way that they're showing it here. And you can probably also use the Tim Holtz Tattered Flowers die, because I have that one too. I just happened to pull this one because I wanted to try it out. And these are some of the ones that I've made from this, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're real fluffy. It's kind of flat on top, so you can put like a rhinestone or something there, and then that way you can put that on your card. It would chip flatter that way. It's real lightweight too, so it wouldn't add any weight to your card or to your scrapbook page. So that one came from this shape, and then I made, trying to get this one up, I used less glue because I was running out of my glue stick. And then I made this one here. I don't know, I'm trying to see if you can see that. And again, it's real lightweight. And that one came from this shape. And then there was a real tiny shape. And I had already used those up because I got those done already. That's what I experimented on. And it comes out looking like a bud. So it's all basically the same thing though. So what I've been doing is taking these and folding them in quarters. And so I have 1, 2. Now the tiny ones I did in 3s, but the bigger ones I've been doing in 4s. And I'm folding each one of these in 4s and just kind of have them stacked together like that. Then I take my glue gun and I put a blob of glue down, and I take each one of these, and this is one of those mats that's for gifts. Actually, it's not like the Tim Holtz one. This mat was before I could find the Tim Holtz one. And I don't know if you can see that, or my hand's probably hiding it, but I've kind of squished the 4 quarters together, and it's on a low temp. I have one of these. I had gotten this at Tuesday morning. It's called AdTech Hybrid Cordless, and you could either put the batteries in it, which are not the recycled batteries. What do you call it, like when you can rechargeable batteries? So you can use those, or you can use the cord. I just use the cord. I just unplug it and put it over here. I have it plugged in all the time, and then I can just grab it. Okay, so now I've gotten this to take, and then what I do, it's still kind of soft, so I get my fingers in there, and I just kind of, you can hear it almost sounds like popping, and you kind of scrunch it together, and then I try to flatten it down on the top. So what I'm doing is scrunching it, and then taking my fingers when it's cooled down a little bit, and then I just let it sit there and dry. So that's that one. So now I'm going to take these, and you know what, if you look at this, part of it did not cut, like right over here. Part of it did not cut off right. I must not have gotten it all under the blade the way I did it. I don't care. It won't matter. I don't even worry about these things. You can leave them on, take them off. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to do 4 of these. And I think this one's my favorite out of the 2 shapes. So 3 and 4. Okay, so now I have 4 that are folded into 4 quarters. Now I'm going to see if this one's loose enough. I mean, and you can put these on squares if you want. I don't have to because I'm using this mat, and it just comes right off. And you see these little clothespins. I found it was easier for me to put the quarters of the tiny ones with these clothespins, those tiny ones, and then I was able to hold the clothespins into the glue without burning myself because they were so tiny. Okay, so now I'm going to put a glob of glue again. I'm trying to do this so that I can see with my hands getting in the way. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you have good nails you don't want to ruin, this is not the project for you because it's really messed up my nails. So I'm just kind of holding it, not touching the glue, but just kind of holding it in place here to make sure that the glue sets with it in it. This one seems like it needs pushed in a little more. Okay, so now I'm going to scrunch it. Scrunching it toward the center. And this one, I don't have to push down as much like the last. I mean, each one is different. So I'm just kind of pushing in the center there. And like I said, it's a low temp glue gun, so it's, you know, it's not going to burn you. It'll burn, but it won't burn as badly. So let it sit there for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but you know what I mean. And I experimented on these small ones. Some of them are real, I don't know, kind of crazy looking. But I've been experimenting with different ways of doing them. Like this one, I tried a different method of putting them together. It didn't turn out that great. But then I thought, you know, that kind of looks like an iris. So I might get use out of it. And this one, I was just trying to stack them side by side, and it's fluffier. I mean, it would look nice, like if you're making an arrangement, it looks more natural, but it would not work, I don't think, on a scrapbook page because it'd be kind of hard to flatten out, or with a card. And there was one that I tried to make into a rose, you know, like when you wrap it around to make it look like a rosebud. But these, they're not like paper, so they don't want to stay down. You know, I keep pushing them down. It looks like they're going to stay, and then they ultimately end up popping back up again. Okay, so this should be done. And I just get my thumbnails so I don't burn myself, and flip it up. And so there's like a little glob of glue there. And then the front is flat, and then I could stick a little rhinestone or something in there. So I just wanted to show you its packaging material, and you don't have to throw it away. You know, if you get something in the mail, don't throw it away. Just get out your, and I don't know if this would cut on my Pazzles machine or if you can use it on a Cricut. I mean, it might. I don't know. If I get more in, maybe I'll try that the next time. But I was figuring a die would cut straight through it. And it cuts through it like butter. I mean, I can't believe how easily it cuts through it. So I used my Cuttlebug, and it's just a thought you might want to try out. I would not use anything. I tried spraying it too. That was the other thing I wanted to tell you. I tried spraying it with like, what do you call that? Tattered Angels. And it's still wet. It's like it's coming off. It doesn't really stick that well. I tried 2 different colors, 2 different brands. One was Tattered Angels, and the other one, what was it? It's lopsided bottle. It's Radiant Rain by Luminart. So I tried that one, and I tried the Glimmer Mist. Yeah, Tattered Angels, but it's Glimmer Mist. So those didn't work well. If you can think of something else, let me know, because I would like to be able to change the colors on these. I figured make them all white and then just spray them whatever color we want. I imagine I could probably use an acrylic. I just don't know if it'd be too heavy. But anyway, if you think of something, let me know. So this is Vicki Key signing off, and I hope this helps you to recycle. Or up, what do they call it? Up, not upscale, whatever. You know what I mean. Talk to you later. Bye.